Hey YouTube, I am back with a bit of a quick one. I just wanted to show the importance of a follow-up review. So I was having issues with one of my webcams. It just was some weird splotchiness going on with some of my recordings. So figured why not go ahead and upgrade. I got like a budget webcam. It's these manual focus Nexago webcams that I use, which, you know, they're nice budget webcams, but I wanted to, you know, after the finickiness I was having, I wanted to upgrade. So I went ahead and I got myself figured I'd just go and get a Razer Kiyo Pro, thinking it would be, you know, an awesome little upgrade. And for the little bit I set up, it did look great. I got things switched around. It looked nice and clear for that first usage. But the following day I go to, you know, set up, do some recording for some reviews, and the camera won't turn on. And I'm just baffled as to what's going on. So it seems to recognize on the computer. I got my Razer Synapse and everything, but it just won't connect. Razer Synapse says it's already connected to something, and so it can't preview, but I have nothing else open. I go to OBS, I try and select it, gives me the light turns on, and then it gives me like a blank screen, basically. It's just not pushing the feed through at all. Lo and behold, I learned apparently there is a glitch with their firmware that's been going on for years now, apparently, where if you update the firmware, there's a chance you may actually brick the device. From which pretty much the only solution Razer was given at the time was just to replace it and just like leave it at the old firmware. You know, I thought maybe after so many years something like this would be fixed, but apparently not. Even with their April 2023 firmware of it, that's basically what happened. Synapse, you know, I installed everything, it looked great, and then, you know, end of the night, Razer, you know, had all the updates, the firmware, you know, let me get everything refreshed. Apparently that seems to be the only solution, like the only reason why this is busted. I tried so much troubleshooting through changing the hardware, like the firmware on it, through the hardware devices, switching things around. I did about 5 hours of troubleshooting, and that's really the only conclusion I could come up with for this, why this ain't working, is the firmware is still busted. They never bothered to actually fix the firmware. And that's kind of the importance of updated reviews. I think it's just, I'm going to hold steadfast on like any review of a device that I do. I mean, it's kind of hard to do with flour. I mean, that's just, really. But for a device, I mean, that's, I think I'm going to end up doing follow-up reviews for any device I review for this reason. It's just, you never know how something's really going to turn out until you use it for a while. You can trust the initial review all you want for like how great it is, but it's really, how is that device going to hold over the test of time? And like, what has the company done to support that over time is the real testament to the product. I mean, it may be great hardware, but at the end of the day, this is going to be much better because this actually works. This gets the job done. This actually records and films stuff. This is a paperweight now. This is nothing more than $100 paperweight, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. So I'll be returning this, and I'll be just sticking with my regular cameras for the time being, until I muster up to maybe try the stream cam or something else a little bit nicer. But yeah. So that's why maybe, you know, it might look a little different now. I had to kind of go back and readjust my camera and, you know, change all the settings back. And, you know, I finally got it looking nice. I switched around because I have a couple of these. So I just kind of switched it out. I would say if you do end up with a Razer Kiyo Pro, do not update the firmware. Leave it on the original firmware. Don't mess with it. Don't allow Synapse to update this thing at all, because there's a chance it might brick the device. So just a little PSA there, a little heads up. But yeah, in any case, I'll be, you know, of course, back to my turp reviews and all, you know, other weed review stuff. But yeah, if you do enjoy this content, please like, subscribe, ring that bell. You have a great rest of your day.